Assalamualaikum brother. What's your name?
Hanif.
Yes, my name is Raja Mikidin. I'm a first-year student of landscape architecture.
My name is Muhammad Azam bin Syamsul Zamdi.
My name is Raina Rashid Samrudi.
Okay, my name is Hagi, second-year student landscape.
Hi, my name is Nur Syafika. I'm a second-year landscape student.
My name is Sufi Humaira.
My name is Muhammad Iram Miroskai.
With us here today, kita ada Amirul, Sari and Afka.
Amira Azana from ThirdYear Landscape Architecture, and this is Nurul Asimah and ThirdYear Landscape.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. So hari ni di KAD we have our external portfolio day. So usually every year for design school we would have 2 sessions of portfolio. Internal portfolio where all of us from the department kita akan pergi pada setiap studio untuk review balik all of the students' works. And then the next day we would have external portfolio where we would invite panels from the industry. So landscape architect daripada different companies, daripada consultant, daripada developers, daripada local authority, and we also usually invite landscape architecture lecturers from other universities. So this is the way of how we gauge our students' performance and also to gain feedback because kita punya bidang ni bidang professional kan. Jadi kita kena constantly dapatkan feedback daripada industry and also academics from the university. Jadi hari ni kita ada 4 orang officially invited panels. The first one is LAR Yusri from Sang Dabi. Then we have LAR Azri from UiTM Puncak Alam. Then we have LAR Syarul Razi from Pruding Jorikes yang Berhad. And then another one we have LAR Dr. Badrul from MBPJ. Jadi buat masa ni kita tengah interview lecturer dengan students lah kan. Tengah tengok panels. So nanti kita akan bawa tour untuk tengok semua studio.
Okay.
Okay, with us today we have our head of department, LAR Dr. Jasa Sikin.
Okay.
So how's this semester?
Of course, we face a new challenge this semester due to the pandemic of COVID-19. So we have to go through a new process of teaching and learning. It's quite challenging, of course, not only for me but to all the department members and also all the students. In overall, I think we still managed to achieve the expected. Actually the minimal expected output from the students. In relation to this new teaching and learning method, actually student, not only student, also the university, not really prepared for the situation. I just come, so I think in the future, I believe even the institution, university, and also student will be more prepared. For example, in terms of devices and all the material of teaching material will be more well prepared compared to what just happening now.
how do you feel about this year's studio now that you have completed 1 year of landscape architecture?
I think it's very good. I have made a lot of experience, and I think life is very fluent. Like I can do anything right now. So
What is the most memorable thing about this year being in the first year?
the most memorable thing, I think, the change in my routine, that is being in the studio with my friends, the change in the workload. So we have to adapt, and I guess like everyone can show their own ability and skills.
So this semester you did a project about community, on retirement community. So what are some of the things that you learned from doing this project?
Some of the things that I learned, okay, first, I think for the process of collecting data, I learned how to socialize with the elderly, things like that. And for the designing, I learned more on how to actually, when we design one by one design, we need to actually communicate with each other too, so that our design can actually combine. When they combine, you can actually see as a whole design that created by a group that have the same design concept or something.
What would be the most challenging thing that you think you face this whole year?
I think it's about our MCO because we have to do our assignment and to develop our designs during the MCO, and some of our group mates have difficulties like internet. So it's good. I think we all have improvements.
So we know that the new first year students will be coming soon next semester. So if you could say something to them, give them an advice, what advice would you give them to enter first year studio?
I hope the upcoming students will prepare their mentally and physically, because this course is not easy to study. And then I hope they can adapt it to their life.
Okay. Here with us we have Dr. Hazza and Dr. Mahiran. Okay, Dr. Hazza, so how's your experience this semester with the first year student?
Okay, first year student, our new student, so we think that it will be quite challenging, we thought at first, but because since they are like a younger students, dia ni masih macam mempunyai semangat wajar lagi, so they catch up for the online session tu pantas. Jadi kita pun awal-awal rasa berdebar, terus rasa macam okay, the glitch tu ada, tapi at the end of the day the deliberation tu alhamdulillah sampai, dan our students pun performance at the end of the studio hari ni alhamdulillah mencapai hasil yang kita harapkan. So it seems that walaupun kita ada pandemik sekarang, the momentum, dia punya hasil masih up to kita punya standard, alhamdulillah.
In terms of theoretical subject, it seems it was havoc lah mula-mula tu, because some of them ada problem yang tak dapat certain catchment of wifi, but at the same time lecturers pun struggle lah macam mana start belajar, macam mana nak take first take tak jadi, second take tak jadi, which actually mula-mula memang makan masa lah. And on top of students understanding tu, kita tak tahu nak probe macam mana dia faham ke tidak. So we try to promote things like macam discussion.
So how's your experience this semester?
This semester is very new experience lah, because we get to know the townscape of the KL, the characteristic of the KL, and then for the inventory itself, we also can understand the character of lain-lain state lah. Lain-lain negeri ada lain-lain dia punya karakteristik.
So it's quite tough because kita here, then kita kena online meeting. But online meeting is so hard because tak semua orang boleh commit sebab kita semua kat rumah. Jadi kita ada jaga masing-masing. Nanti sebenarnya boleh improve lagi sebab lecturer pun banyak bagi input, lecturer banyak bagi feedback yang baik sangat, and then kita susah nak faham kita sendiri. Masing-masing ada fahaman kita sendiri. Kerja sebenarnya kita maintain sama momentum, kita boleh bawa benda tu. Kalau macam kita mula-mula daripada skop yang kecil, daripada skop yang besar tu macam challenging juga. Cuma maybe kena banyak research dan banyak baca buku daripada recommend daripada lecturer.
This semester, you all had to go through MCO and then learning online. So, what is one of the most challenging things that you faced?
Meeting with my friends is not easy to contact with them. One thing that I learned from the studio is how we can interpret urban landscape into our design.
So, do you enjoy the studio with your friends this semester?
Yes, I really enjoy this semester with my friends because they are very committed to their work. It's also having fun.
You know that your first year juniors will become second year. So, if you could share something, a tip for them to enjoy second year, what tip can you share?
Some of the tips that I can share is that please read a lot of case studies before entering second year, and then learn about townscapes. Maybe you can read books from Kevin Lynch, and also please don't get too serious in your studio mode, and please remember to still have fun with your friends.
And for overall our group, our work project, they say we can improve more in the future because it's the transition stage where we still learning. So inshallah one day we can improve.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, so Dr. Iza, how's your MCO semester this year?
Interesting. Pasalnya di semester kita boleh try buat macam online, and then in fact students punya kerja banyak buat online. Tapi alhamdulillah kita still try for them to do manually, and the biggest advantage is that kita boleh dapat panel daripada masa hala lah. So for this semester students ada peluang panel daripada Indonesia, kita ada panel daripada Doha, walaupun alumni kita, tapi it's from Doha. She work up untuk assess students at 3:30 in the morning, just to assess the students. And then basically the students punya feedback, they can prepare lots of things because bila pakai komputer ni tak apa, students always excited to use technology. Mungkin it's about time for us to think of something macam mana nak blend between digital technology lah dengan manual. Kita ingat tak kita nak buat first time kita nak buat class note, kadang-kadang nak record je. Kemudian record dah padam macam rasa macam tak ada tebal, macam tak best, macam muka tak siap, macam tu. Don't think about whether it's good or not, but just be yourself.
Dr. Mas, some memorable moments this semester?
Okay, for me the best thing in the first trial for online meeting, the one memang seronok lah. Then yang second is the memorable part is when we did our create session with panel from international, invite from international panels, and then we have this like a webinar session
sessions of assessment for the students according to their group. So the process of managing that online assessment is quite challenging, tapi quite very nice lah. It's such a new experience for me. Kan, sama lah macam Beza tadi macam the orang kata very conventional old person kind of thing, kan, bila dapat have this kind of new experience, so it is new thing lah. We have gained knowledge yang kita boleh continue. Online tu akan jadi permanent lah nanti.
Here we have Dr. Zainul, Chief for Umran 2020.
Umran 2020, Alhamdulillah, my name is Zainul.
So it is the first webinar in history of Umran.
Yeah.
So how's your experience, Dr. Zainul?
Very good teamwork. Alhamdulillah, students managed to do their part. Okay, we have to change from manual conference to e-conference using many applications such as website, chat. You also have to know a little bit about IT. Okay, for example, how to set up website. Okay, the layout of the website and the capacity of the website, for example, and video, how to editing videos, many things.
Basically, honestly masa MCO hari tu, kan everything thanks to online classes. Waktu tu I was just anxious about that, tapi at the same time excited sebab new things. Umran webinar yang kan tak pernah lagi kena buat, so macam kita orang buat ni sebab kan sekarang COVID, so macam actually banyak juga cabaran nak buat online ni sebab lagi-lagi kalau macam nak dalam website, so macam banyak benda kita orang nak kena upload, so macam ada lagi contoh video-video, ada kita orang buat 2-3 kali lah nak limitkan video daripada 10 minit ke 8 minit macam tu. Kita orang macam tak expect kena buat benda ni virtual macam tu. Yes, I'm very happy.
Absolutely.
So,
honestly, I think dia lagi senang to plan it sebab everything macam the opening, the closing semua kita pre-record. So kita tak ada macam live tu, tak ada macam kita nak rush everything ke apa, semua dah ready. So kita just display it and then everyone gonna watch it.
The most important is how to manage time, and online learning is very mencabar lah bagi saya. How to interact with the lecturer and distribute the work with the other members.
When the online class is online, sometimes when you are late, you are not very prepared, but then the lecturer asks you to open the camera. When that happens, you have to quickly comb your hair.
So that's the true story lah behind the scene.
But I cannot tell you which class it is.
For me, what is interesting about online is can improve our skill on how to conduct program in online. Umran 2020 will have official website for Umran 2020. So this also first time we conducted website. So I think from this we can gain some skills on how to develop a website.
I don't know, but my simple advice is read a lot and you will learn a lot.
Entering third year, it might seem hard when you see hardcover book, then you did not read a lot, but it is easy. Not easy, but you can do it. You can do it.
semester ni?
Okey, sangat okey.
Ya, puas hati dengan
Bagus.
student punya works
Puas hati.
Alhamdulillah.
Walaupun PKP, puas hati lah.
Ya. So, apa antara cabaran semasa studio design thesis tahun ni?
Cabaran. Yelah, daripada face to face, online, balik face to face. Jadi momentum tu berubah. Jadi kalau boleh, yalah kalau face to face pun senang lah. Tapi although momentum berubah, alhamdulillah performance bagus. So well done.
Happy ya?
Okay.
So for final year, this time around once kita came back from MCO tu, at first memang quite worrying juga lah. Because kita tak tahu students punya punya momentum how is it kan. Alhamdulillah towards the end ni we had our last final presentation last Friday. So I'm very happy studio master lah for semester ni. Alhamdulillah, syukur.
Pertama kali nak ucapkan terima kasih kepada semua lecturer terutama sebab yang banyak membantu mengajar kita kan, yang tengok development kita macam mana kita daripada first year sampai fourth year.
So, can you share a bit about your experience finishing final year?
Very challenging. But it gives us experience, and then we learn a lot from the lecturers. It's very best. Alright, easy.
Memorable moments throughout the 4 years.
Tears and sweat.
Every site visit dengan projasa.
Okay, what will you miss most about IIUM?
Macam kali lah. Kita meet.
Final year landscape architecture.
Okay, so these are my final year students. Okay tak interview ni? So laptop baru Microsoft Surface Pro berjasa tak MCO ni?
Sangat berharga dan sangat membantu. Memang tak sia-sia. Jadi saya di sini memang promote lah kepada siapa yang tak ada, bolehlah beli sekali.
Okay, so as the unofficial ambassador of Samsung S6 Lite, okay, so invest lah untuk kerjaya dan untuk pendidikan.
Lagi tak habis dia punya video.
Dr. Ramzi nak interview sikit. Tengok tu. Tengok tu dia elak.